Smiles. 3.
Start line, the Princess Elizabeth Challenge Cup, Great Marlow School in the red versus Eton College in that light blue.
Eton, a perennial powerhouse here at Henley Royal Regatta. We'll see how Marlow stacks up against them in this race.
Yeah, it's an absolutely great story here. Great Marlow School qualified, they say, through qualifiers on Friday up against one of the very top schoolboy crews and schools in the entire country. So they wanted to get out those blocks and give it to Eton a bit. But Eton, wow, what a start.
Yeah, very quick start by Eton there, and you can see they've already opened up some water on Great Marlow. And you know, it's tough. You've raced these young men raced on Friday, and then they're up against one of the perennial powerhouses here at Henley Royal Regatta.
Yeah, the pedigree in this Eton crew is just mind-blowing. Their Cox ended crossway. I just looked back there to see where Great Marlow School were, but he's got a gold medal in the Junior Worlds last year in the men's 8, and he's off to Yale in August. So it's just peppered with GB internationals, full of that. Whereas we look across, we get a shot of this Great Marlow School, but super young. Some of them 15, first ever regatta.
But it bodes well for them that they could come through the qualifiers with such a young crew here in this race, which is probably one of the toughest junior races.
Oh, it's absolutely stacked, the PE. It's huge. So for them to line up there, and I'm sure when they got the draw out saying you're racing Eton, maybe a few heads might drop because they're racing one of the strongest crews, but you want to take on the big dogs. You want to go against them, don't you?
Yeah, there's really no hiding. That's what I love about Henley. There's no hiding. You're going to race someone fast, and you might as well just get it out there, get it done with. And so, but every opportunity you have to race hard. You can see this Eton crew here just rowing really well, getting those oars in. Nice acceleration through the catch, just getting those oars in. Cha! I love to see the 8s move. I am partial to the single, but there's nothing like the power and speed of the 8. I call it a freight train.
It is a freight train. That's a good one, just on the water. Yeah, and this Eton crew looking very tidy now, and I must say probably one of the best resourced schools, private school in the country. They've got their own rowing lake. I actually raced the Olympics on their rowing lake, so it's a very well-resourced school, got huge boat houses, got a lot of boats and coaches at their fingertips, so making it look easy there, but we can't take it away from Greater Marlow School. A comprehensive, actually very famous alumni from Greater Marlow School. Do you know who that is?
I do not.
Little pub quiz for you. Sir Stephen Redgrave went to Greater Marlow School.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah, use that on your pub quiz. So, you know, we don't see them very often, and having them here qualified is absolutely cracking, and these rowers looking strong there still.
Yeah, and I just have to go back to what you mentioned before, like the youth in this boat is just I think it bodes well for the program. So it'll be exciting to see who comes back next year and what the program does.
Great shot there down on this hot, scorching Henley today. Doesn't quite look it, but I tell you what, it is. And at Greater Marlow School on the left of your screen, Leo Chapman, Sam Gale, Robin Rhys-Davies, Dimitro Polino, Fraser Cram, Archie Gentry, Ewan Spearn, Valère Eves Drew, and Cox Theo Harper. Let's see what you've got, guys, next year. Show us it.
Yeah, and this is an opportunity for them. They're not giving up. They're going to row the best race they possibly can. And we spoke about it before, but you can see right there, you can see the bow seat. A little bit of a bobble there, but got it back on track. Their technique is pretty good. Nice and relaxed rhythm there, though.
Absolutely, but they're just being outpowered and outclassed here by this Eton crew. Look at the distance there as you look down towards, you might see us in our tiny little commentary booth bobbing on the water.
There you go. I'm really impressed at the drone shots these days, their ability to really bring us into the regatta. You can see the little head turn of the coxswain. You can get in and hear the words, the excitement and the thrill. So just lovely racing here from both of these crews.
A little scratch of the ear there from the Eton bowman, Charles Boker.
Yeah, I was going to say that's a bit cheeky right there. Take your oar off the handle there.
Really quite relaxed now, and they can probably start. Would you start thinking about tomorrow yet in any sort of race when you've got multiple races?
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough one. I think at this point, these young men, may be there, just controlling the race in such a way. But you want to stay focused on what you're doing. I think there's so many things that can happen. You can, you know, we catch a crab, that's when your oar gets stuck in the water. You can lose steering. There's so many things that could go wrong. But these young men did everything right in this regatta. Eton crosses the line.
No wait there as we see the closing stages of great Marlow School. The power still taking that stroke per minute, keeping that high. Again, making their history books record this day. Eton are going to give a clap, dip their hands in the water, but to win in the PE, Eton College or Great Marlow School.